Hi, I'm Kerry. I'm with Best of US Agents. In fact, I founded Best of US Agents. We're a group of agents around the country that are basically working together to help our clients and future clients stay abreast of what's happening in the real estate industry so that they're in a better position when they're ready to sell their homes or when they're ready to buy a home, that they have as much information as possible. We're in an age where information is of ultra importance, and that's driven by data. And as you probably know, there are a couple of firms in the United States who are gathering data because they see this as the future. Those firms include names like Google, Facebook, Amazon, and a few others, Apple, that recognize that as we move forward in our civilization, that the ability to make good decisions is becoming more and more important. And through the use of artificial intelligence, we will gain the ability to make good decisions. All relative to that, on July 23rd, this last week, something happened in the real estate industry that we at Best of US Agents feel is really important that you're aware of. And that was the joining of Amazon.com with the largest conglomerate of real estate brokers in the United States, Realogy. They own companies like Sotheby's, Better Homes and Gardens, Century 21, and the like. What's most important though, is this is Amazon.com's step into the real estate business. I'm of the belief that this is going to change the industry entirely. It's at this point looks like a means to help Realogy get more buyers and a lead generation program. But I believe, and I wrote a book quite some time ago, this is it here, suggesting that artificial intelligence and predictive analytics are driven by one of the major corporations would dominate the real estate industry. My projection is that Amazon won't stop with Realogy. They will probably within the next 6 months either partner with or buy Zillow. Zillow, as you probably know, is the largest player on as internet portals go on real estate. They have the data for over 1,100,000 homes in the United States. And when I say data, that's about 500 data points, everything from the square footage of the house, the taxes on the house, pictures of the house. So when they put that data together with their consumer data, with social data, they are going to be in a position to offer a service relative to real estate that is beyond anybody's belief. What I think will happen is they will create a new way of buying homes. You will decide that you want to buy a new home either in your current community or you in a different community, and you will go to their website, and we're going to call it turnkey because that's what Amazon is calling their real estate website now. And you will fill out a form which will basically detail what you and your spouse and family are looking for in your new home. You'll share with them your data on your current home. You'll then go and they'll present you with a bank of pictures, and you will of homes, of bedrooms, of bathrooms from their vast inventory, and you will give them a thumbs up or a thumbs down on each picture. They'll accumulate that data, and then through predictive analytics, they will find you the homes in the community that fit your desires and your needs best. In essence, they will take your information, match it with the existing data they have through an algorithm which they will create, and they'll say, okay, John and Mary, here are the 5 homes that most closely match your selection. At that point, they will probably give you a walk and talk video through each of those 5 homes. And again, you will bring it down to a smaller group, or you will expand by saying this isn't what we want. So you can see you're sitting at your computer and you're doing what it used to take you weeks, months to do to find the house that best fits you. That won't be necessary under the new program. Now, the other thing that I think will change dramatically is the role that they will play in your life beyond the purchase of your home. Because of the massive amount of data that is available on you, they will be able to help you make good decisions. And what I mean by that is that when you, as a homeowner, we are all faced with the decisions. Do I need to upgrade my heating and cooling system? Do I need to replace my windows? Is my house energy efficient? Can I make it more energy efficient and have it pay for itself? Those are questions that we are not equipped to answer. But what if Turnkey, Amazon, flew a drone over my house when the temperature was 30 degrees outside? They knew, because there was a smart thermostat in my house that they were attached to, they knew what I was trying to heat the house to. Through their drone, they could take a picture and they could determine the heat loss coming from my house. They could literally tell me, you need to put 2 more inches of insulation in your attic. You need to change the windows on the back of your house. And since your house faces the south, it would be wise for you to put solar panels on the back side of your house, and it would cut your electric bill. All of this would net you a savings in your electricity and your gas bill of X dollars. Thus, also knowing my utility bills, the work would pay for itself in 5 years. Now I have the basis to make a good decision. What might this cost me? Probably little or nothing. It's kind of like Amazon Prime. It's part of the service. It's part of what we do for our people. Now, who coordinates all this? What we know today as a real estate broker is going to disappear, or a real estate agent is going to disappear. This person is going to become our life home advisor, and thus we'll be able to coordinate this information through Turnkey, Amazon.com, and help us make good decisions. What other decisions might they be able to make? How big of a deductible do I need on my property insurance? As far as that goes, how big of a deductible do I need on my automobile insurance? Would that be valuable information? You bet it would. Where I'm going is that we as homeowners, we have tremendous number of decisions that we have to make relative to the largest expense in our life, our home, that we're not qualified to make. I get a inquiry at least once a quarter from the water company suggesting that I need to insure the water line from my meter to my house in case it should break, because I'm responsible for replacing it. Am I qualified to make that decision? No, I'm really not. It would be nice to know if any of my neighbors who had their house built roughly at the same time that I did have had that issue. If they haven't, then I probably don't need that insurance, but I don't have that information. It's out there. If the right people got involved, they could help me make that decision. This is where I see the real estate industry going. I see it becoming convenient and having the assistance that I need to make good decisions. It's all going to be data driven. So whoever has the most data, whoever has the most artificial intelligence, whoever has the best predictive analytics will be in a position to provide me with the assistance that I need. Is this going to end in the real estate business? No, it's not. I think the most dramatic area that this will affect will be my health. I wear a Fitbit. I've worn this Fitbit and another Fitbit for a total of about 5 years now. I'm 74 years old. I'm in very good shape. I compete in the Senior Olympics in the track and field sprint events. My Fitbit has the ability to match my health, my exercise, my weight, my height against some, I would guess, 3 million other men my age around the world. As the world progresses, my Fitbit will be able to tell me, it will vibrate on my wrist and tell me that you need to go to the doctor because you're about to have a stroke. That's where artificial intelligence and data is going. With the Apple Watch, you've got a similar situation. Now, with the real estate end of it, with the health end of it, are some issues of violation of privacy. Personally, I don't have a problem with it. If you can save me, if you can tell me that I need to replace a furnace and an air conditioner so I can reduce my electric bill by $150 a month, and that furnace, and tell me that it would pay for itself in X number of years, I want to know that information. And I don't get all upset about you violating my privacy in that regard. So that's where I think it's going. What do you need to do at this point? Oh, another element of this that I think is important. Once they get Zillow, they will know the sales history of every neighborhood in my community. So as I age, and my wife and I talk about, should we downsize and should we move away? With enough artificial intelligence and with the information that Amazon turnkey will have, they will be able to tell me with probably a 95% accuracy, you can put your house on the market at such and such a price, and it will sell at such and such a price in X number of days. Now I have the ability to make the decision, do I want to downsize? Do I want to do this? Or do I want to age in place? There are 79 million baby boomers that are going to be facing this very decision. It actually started in 2011. 9,000 baby boomers turn 65 every day. Starting in 2023, 9,000 baby boomers will die every day. Now we have the issue that the responsibility and the need to know transfers from the baby boomer who is deceased to the baby boomer's children who inherit the home. So this service that I believe that Amazon with Zillow, with Reology is going to offer is going to become of magnitude of importance, because good decisions are going to have to be made. So what I would ask you to do, if this information is valuable to you, It was provided to you by a Best of U.S. agent. You need to make sure you stay in touch with them. You need to subscribe to this YouTube channel. You need to like this video. And then you need to share it with anybody you know who could benefit from this information. Just like I said, data is of ultimate importance and will be in the future. Information is of importance as well. Did you know that Amazon.com just stepped into the real estate industry on July the 23rd, 2029? Now think about back in July of 1995, Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon.com, announced that he was going to start selling books out of his rented garage in Seattle. What if you had had that information? And what if you had somebody who helped you interpret it as to what it might mean? Back in 1995, you could have bought Amazon stock for somewhere in the nature of about $12 a share. It's currently selling for about $2,000 a share. I believe, with the information I'm giving you right here today, you can be in a position to make a lot of money. I would suggest you start following Zillow stock, and I would suggest you start following Amazon stock. The industry is going to change, and if you have information, and if you have the ability to make a good decision, you have an advantage. So, subscribe, like, and connect with your local Best of U.S. agent. They're going to help you. They're going to provide you with the information you need to make good real estate decisions. Thank you. Hope this is beneficial, and I'll be talking at you again.